Hello, we're going to do a training here on how to create a coupon code using your Amazon Seller Central account. Okay, so Amazon offers a lot of cool, there's pay-per-click, there's all sorts of cool stuff and classes and webinars and there's all sorts of education and stuff you can do with your Amazon account. Okay, so for the purposes of this video, we're going to go to advertising. Okay. Now, I know I said coupon because, when I think coupon, I think on the internet, you're trying to get a coupon code. I want to create a coupon code. Well, the best in Amazon, that's not how it works. In the Amazon world, to create a coupon code, what we all understand as coupon code, you're going to go to promotions, not coupons. That's a whole nother animal, and that's not something we're getting into here. Promotions. So click on promotions. It'll take you over here. Well, I want to offer a percentage off of my product to my mailing list. So go ahead and create. So you're going to go ahead and create that. Let me get myself out of the way. And you're going to want to go here. And so there's multiple choice options for each of these. So buyer purchases, select for every quantity of items purchased. Just defaults at 1, just leave it. Purchase items. This is where you're going to have to, I'll get into it in the separate video. I'll show you how to create a new product selection. This is essential. I don't know why it's set up this way, why you can't just be a drop-down list and you click the product, like just check mark, but that would be too easy. So you have to create this new product selection, and you would then add that your product or products into this selection process. And then it'll pop up here. Okay, so these are the items that you want this coupon code to apply to. Buyer gets, now you can select something other than percent off. I'll let you deal with that on your own. I'm doing percent off, 10%. Applies to items purchased. Quantity of 1. They order, so when they order 1, I guess you could set it for whatever. They have to order, 50 to get it or something, and it spreads out between them. I don't know. Go ahead, just leave, for the purposes of this video, what I'm going to be doing, 1 is fine. Just go to the default of 1. And then if you need to exclude certain items, like if you have a billion different items in your catalog, and you can get into that on your own. Okay, so start date, end date, internal description, tracking ID. Okay, so the tracking ID, the Amazon generates that. It's just there. I guess if you want to copy and paste it in your notes somewhere. The internal description, you're going to add this. It's just for you. It's not going to show up anywhere. It's just for you, for tax purposes, for whatever purposes, marketing purposes. Start end date. So this is important. With the start date, you need to be at least, I think Amazon will yell at you or whatever. They'll flashing red lights or something if you don't do this, but you need to be 4 hours into the future. Okay. And if you don't do that, it'll get upset with you. It'll tell you and make you redo it. So start date can be the day you're doing it, 4 hours in the future. Just keep that in mind. Then additional steps. So your claim code. So you're going to want to either pick single use or group. Think of it this way. Single use is basically you're going to generate a code, a specific code to a specific person. To each person you want to send this to. They'll get a unique code, single use. It can only be used once. So this is great if you're going to offer like a lot off. Like if it's going to, I'd say, in my opinion, anything over 25% is starting to get, that's when it starts eating, like basically taking up all of your profit or more. You need to protect your profit, right? So single use, 10%. Yeah, it eats into my profits, but I can live. All right. So I'm going to do that to a group. I'm going to send it because I had this mailing list. I offered, full reimbursement to a certain amount of people in that list. And now this is like the consolation prize or whatever you want to call it. And I'm also doing I have some books, whatever. So I'll deal with that in those emails to them. I'm using group because that best pertains to my situation. Amazon here in the case. Now, if in single use, you have to create your claim code. So it could be, Betty 1, Bob 2, Charlene 5, whatever. You're going to create those codes for each person. It can be XYZ, 12 or whatever. You're going to generate that. Now, when you do a group 1 or none, it automatically generates it here. But you never want to pick none because that goes to the whole world, unless you want it to go to the whole world. Okay. Not for this video. Go here, customize messaging. Okay. You have to, it's going to be down arrow, which means all this will be hidden. So you want to click the arrow up so you can see everything. Because this box here will be automatically checked. You want to uncheck that because you don't want it showing up on your detail page on Amazon unless you want the whole world to see it. I don't, so uncheck it. So you're probably going to want to go ahead and copy this stuff right here, like copy and then like paste it into a Word document or something because you're going to need that later, probably to send to the people you're going to send this code to, so they understand how all this works. Okay. This really just pertains to you, the terms and conditions. They don't care about that. Your customers don't. Okay, moving on. So you're going to hit the review button. Hit that review button. So here's where you're going to see the flashing red light. You're not 4 hours, whatever. Okay, so I fixed that. Everything's the way it should be. And so you're just checking here. Is everything the way you want it to be? Okay. If it is, go ahead and hit submit. So I'm going to do that here. Okay, so you see right there. So I hit it, and right up there, it says your promotion has been created. So I'm actually going to go view it. So you saw that where it says view or edit. So I just went in here. I'm viewing my promotion. So this is actually where you can go and get the information you need to give to your customers. Okay, so you can grab the claim code for your email that you're going to send to them. You're just checking all this information the way you need it to be. And then this is where you can go ahead and just grab that. And you might want to plug that into your email regarding usage or something. I'll leave that up to you. I'm probably going to cut and paste this somehow. Maybe I'll change a few things, but so that's just to help you compose your email. All right. So I'm going to stop this and I might do another video on creating that product selection. Thank you. Any questions, please let me know.